What's up, guys? This is Evan, also known as AT Luback, coming at you guys with the February 2016 ETL International Airport Update. This is the 30th airport update, and first of all, I want to give a huge thank you to everyone for helping me reach 200 subscribers. Absolutely amazing. Only 4 months ago I hit 100, and now I just surpassed 200 subscribers. So thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of your support. Let me know in the comments what I should do for my 200 subscribers special video. Please don't ask for a collection video, because basically my whole airport is my collection. I don't have any other planes besides what you see on the mat or whatever. So no collection videos, because this is everything, all the planes and models I have. So yeah, so let's see if we could do some other things. I mean, I'm fine with doing Q&As and stuff like that. So just let me know, hit me up in the comments. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, thank you guys for all the love and support on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. Make sure to go check those out and give me a follow and like on my page or post or whatever. The link to all my social media is always in the description below. And also, don't forget to check out ETL Airport website, because that's where I have all the information about my airport. I think you guys will really like it. So go follow me there, and I will always follow back or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, there are no new models in this update, but I did order one, and it has not arrived yet. It was supposed to arrive a couple days ago, but there was a lot of problems going on. So I think you should see it in the next airport update for March. And make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram to be the first to see the new model when it arrives before the airport updates. Also, if you did check out the new Gemini Jets March releases, I will be getting the Delta A319 in the future. And I also told you guys in the last update that I was planning on getting the Virgin America A320. And I decided I'm not going to get that anymore, just because I don't think it's going to serve a good purpose to my airport. I don't have a gate for it, and I have other priorities for models besides that one. Because if I did get it, it would serve destinations to like Los Angeles and San Francisco, and I already have tons of those flights going out of this airport. So I really don't see it as a priority. So that's about that. Anyway, let's get right into the airport update. I've been talking for a little bit. This is the 5:30 p.m. time frame. So let's get started with Terminal A. We'll start right down here at runway 27 right. Lined up with the runway 27 right, we have this Delta 757-200. He's going to be heading out to Los Angeles, and then he will come back and head back out to Los Angeles later on this evening. Lined up with runway 27 right, we have this Delta 767-300ER. He's going to be heading out to Madrid Barajas. Then he will come back early tomorrow morning and do a flight out to Rome. Just pushed back and taxiing over to the runway for departure, we have this Delta 757-200. He's going to be heading out to Seattle. Then he will come back and head back out to Seattle later on. Pushing back from gate Alpha 7, we have this Delta 757-200. He's going to be heading out to San Francisco, and then he will come back and head back out to San Fran. Here we have this Delta 737-900ER. He just arrived from Las Vegas. He's going to go pull into the gate, and then he's going to head out to San Diego later on this evening. Just arrived and pulled into gate Alpha 3. We have this Delta MD-90 from Atlanta. He's going to do a turnaround flight back out to Atlanta. And also just arrived this Delta 737-900ER from Salt Lake City, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Portland, Oregon. There he is. Moving on. Here we have this Delta MD-90. He's going to be heading out, or he just arrived from New York LaGuardia. He's going to go pull into the gate and head out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Taxiing over to the runway for departure, we have this Delta Connections ERJ 145. He's going to be heading out to Buffalo, and then he will come back and do a flight out to Hartford later on this evening. Also just arrived this Delta MD-90 from New York JFK. He's going to go pull into the gate and head out to Detroit later on. Taxiing over to the runway for departure, we have the Giraffe Delta 757-300. He's going to be heading out to Manchester, and then he will come back early tomorrow morning and do a flight out to Dublin. Rotating off of runway 27 right, we have this Delta 767-300 ER. He is heading out to Munich, and then he will come back early tomorrow morning from Munich and then head out to Frankfurt. So there he is. Just arrived this Delta 737-700 from New Orleans. He's going to go pull into the gate and head out to Raleigh-Durham later on this evening. Also just arrived this Delta MD-90 from Philadelphia. He's going to go pull into the gate and head out to Boston later on. Let me turn around here. Also just arrived this Delta Connection CRJ 900. He just came in from Cincinnati, and he's going to do a flight out to Memphis in a little while. And last but not least, this Delta Connection's Embraer 170. He just arrived from Cleveland, and he's going to do a flight out to Indianapolis. All right, so that wraps up Terminal A. I hope you guys liked this side of the airport. It's looking pretty good over here. I got all the gates filled. I think I told you guys this multiple times. There's two 777s, an A330, and a 767 that aren't in this update. That's because they've already departed. So they're not in this airport update, so you might see them in another one in the future. I am planning to get some more Delta. I want to get some Delta 737-800s. I want to get at least two of those, an A319, and a CRJ 700, and also possibly two A320s when they're released. So yes, there's Terminal A. Now I'll move over here and we will jump right into Terminal B. This is again the 5:30 p.m. time frame. And it's extremely busy, a lot of departures and arrivals. So I think it's going to be a good update. I did order, like I said, a new model. It does pertain to Terminal B. So if you guys want, take your guesses on what model you think it is. I think you guys are really going to like it. So we're going to start right down here at gate Bravo 15 at the Southwest 737-800. He just arrived from Chicago Midway, and he's going to do a flight out to Las Vegas in a couple hours. All right, now I got to come over here. Here we have the Southwest 737-300. He's going to be... he just arrived from Orlando. He's going to go pull into the gate and then head out to Nashville. Just arrived this United Express -8Q400 from Washington Dulles, and he's going to do a flight back out to Dulles. All right, now I got to shift my focus over here. Also just arrived this United 737-800 from Newark, and he's going to get passengers and cargo unloaded and loaded, and then he will head out to Houston Bush. Just rotating off of runway 23 right, we have this Spirit A319. He's heading out to Fort Lauderdale. It's a beautiful shot of that model. Extremely yellow. So there he is. Taxiing over to the runway for departure, we have this Air Canada Embraer 190 heading out to Toronto. I got it right this time. And then he will come back and head out to Toronto later on. Pushing back from gate Bravo 8, we have this American A319. He's heading out to Philadelphia, then he will come back and head out to Washington Reagan later on. Taxiing over to the runway for departure, we have this United 737-800. He's going to be heading out to Chicago O'Hare, then he will come back and head out to San Francisco later on. Just arrived, we have this American Airlines MD-82. He just arrived from Dallas-Fort Worth. Then he's going to do a flight back out to Dallas. All right, let me move over there. It's a little crowded over there, so they do this carefully. Here we have an American A319 with sharklets. He just arrived from Chicago O'Hare, and he's going to do a flight back out to Chicago in a little while. Also just arrived this American 737-800 from Miami. He's going to do a flight out to Los Angeles in a couple hours. Just arrived this Frontier A319 from Denver. He's going to go pull into the gate and rest up until his morning flight out to Trenton. Taxiing over to the runway for departure, we have this American A320 heading out to Phoenix, and he will come back and do a flight out to Charlotte. Taxiing over to the runway for departure, we have this Allegiant Air MD-82. He's going to be heading out to Myrtle Beach. Then he will come back and head out to St. Petersburg, Clearwater in tomorrow morning. All right. Also taxiing over to the runway for departure, we have this Alaska Air 737-800 with the split scimitar winglets. He's heading out to Seattle. Holding short of runway 23 right, we have this JetBlue A320 with sharklets. Beautiful model. He is heading out to Boston Logan. Then he will come back and head out to New York JFK. And last but certainly not least, lined up with runway 23 right, we have this Southwest 737-800 heading out to Baltimore, and then he will come back later on and head out to St. Louis. Alright guys, so that wraps up the airport update for February. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely like all the departures and arrivals. It was really great. So thank you guys for watching and all that stuff. So make sure to watch last month's airport update. I will put a card so you guys can check that out. Also make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and check out my ETL airport website. All those links are down below for your convenience. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I always subscribe back. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the March airport update, hopefully with the new model. And also, just the last minute announcements. I have just finished the pre-production stage of my new documentary or whatever I'm working on. It's about aviation. It focuses just on myself flying, and I think you guys are really gonna like it. Look for it. I should be releasing it hopefully around April, middle of April, end of April. So I'm working hard on that, and I think you guys are really gonna like it. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. Also, I do have some trips planned in the coming months. I think I have a couple over the summer and possibly one in the next coming month. So look out for those. I'll be doing some in-flight videos to destinations and other stuff. So again, don't forget to leave me a comment letting me know what you want to see for my 200 subscriber special. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out those links below. And I will see you guys in the March airport update. Peace out. We have the beautiful Giraffe, Delta 757-300, lined up with runway 27 right. He will be heading out to Manchester.